What muscles are worked when doing bench presses? Welcome back, viewers. The muscles used when bench pressing will change based on the angle of the bench, whether flat, inclined, or declined, the grip on the bar, whether wide or narrow, and the range of motion trained during the exercise. In general, the muscles used for the bench press are the chest muscles, that is, the pecs, shoulders, and triceps. These are the muscles that add to pressing the bar in the vertical plane of movement. Other muscle groups such as the lats, rotator cuff, and the erector spinae help to stabilize the bench press, including decelerating the bar on the way down to the chest, and limit inefficient movement patterns. Together, these prime muscles and the supporting muscles are designed to operate in cooperation, to help produce optimum force, and a well-coordinated movement while bench pressing. Now, if you are short on time, and do not have time to watch the whole video, then just click the timestamp topic in the description that you are interested in. Otherwise, keep watching for some really awesome info. Now, here's some trivia for you. Is doing bench press similar to doing push-ups, or are they substantially different? We will give you the answer at the end of the video. If you like our info so far, then please like, subscribe, and hit that bell to stay informed. Now, the exact muscles used while bench pressing will change based on different factors. So, let's go into these factors a little more to understand how you can best activate each muscle groups when bench pressing. Bench press variations and their effect on the muscles. Now, let's talk about how each bench press variation work the different muscle groups. The main variations consist of the traditional flat bench press, the incline bench press, the decline bench press, and the wide and narrow grip bench press. The traditional bench press workout is done resting on a flat bench and pressing a barbell up and down at chest height. It works the pectoral muscles, shoulder muscles, and arms. The incline bench press. For this variation, the front of the bench is angled between 45 and 60 degrees. So, you are leaning back slightly. It mainly targets the muscles of the upper chest and shoulders. The decline bench press. For this variation, the front of the bench is angled up, so when you rest your feet are in a higher position than your head. It works the lower chest muscles and shoulder muscles. The narrow grip and wide grip bench presses. Throughout these variations, your hands are narrower together on or wider on the barbell. The narrower the grip, the more the triceps and lower arms are used. The wider the grip, the less they are used. You do not have to do all of these variations in the same workout. You can pick 2 variations per workout. Excessively using a muscle group can lead to injuries. This is particularly true if you are working with heavy weights. The main muscles used with the traditional bench press are the pecs, the chest, shoulders, and triceps. These are the muscles used to exert the most power on the bar, and will ultimately benefit the most from the exercise. That stated, the lats, rotator cuff, and erector spinae are also at work throughout the bench press. These muscles stabilize the movement and decelerating the bar on the way down. They make sure the workout is controlled. Now, let's take a better look at these main and supporting muscles that are utilized in the different main variations of the bench press. The pectorals major muscles, or the pecs. Your pectorals major, or pecs, are comprised of the sternal head or lower pectorals, and the clavicular head or upper pectorals. The bench press targets both the sternal head and clavicular head of your pecs. While you cannot entirely separate the contractions of each of these heads, you can focus on one more than the other during a workout. The sternal head of the chest muscle. The sternal head makes up the big and most noticeable part of the chest muscle. It attaches to the ribs and sternum in the middle of your chest. Then, it extends out to both sides and attaches to the humerus, or arm bone, on the other end. All variations of the bench press work the sternal head of the chest muscle. The traditional flat and decline presses work the sternal head more than the clavicular head. The clavicular head of the chest muscle. The clavicular head of the chest muscle is considerably smaller than, and sits above, the sternal head. It connects to the clavicle near the middle of your chest. Then, it extends out and down and connects to the arm bone at the other end. The incline bench press exercise stresses the clavicular head of the chest muscle. The non-profit, the American Council on Exercise, suggests inclining the bench between 45 and 60 degrees for maximum effect. If you incline the bench too much, then you turn the workout into an overhead shoulder press, thus putting more emphasis on the shoulders, and removing the tension from the chest muscles. The deltoids, The shoulder muscles. The three major heads of the deltoids, or the shoulder muscles, are the posterior, medial and anterior heads. The bench press primarily works the anterior deltoid, which is on the front of the shoulder. The posterior deltoid, which is on the back of the shoulder, and the medial deltoid, which is on the side of the shoulder, also help in the bench press exercise. The triceps. Your triceps, the muscles on the backside of your upper arm, are involved to some extent in all bench press exercises. You can adjust the amount of triceps participation by changing the width of your grip on the bar. If your hands are shoulder width apart or less, then you increase the participation of your triceps. If you take a wider than shoulder width grip, you reduce the involvement of your triceps. The lats back muscles. The lats actually contribute in bench pressing by helping with driving the bar off your chest. In this instance, the very first part of the bench press, they are a pushing muscle, and not a pulling muscle. Their contribution reduces as you continue to press the bar far from you. However, having huge back muscles and huge lats will offer you a nice strong base to bench press off of. A good weight lifter will have strong lats. The rotator cuff. Your rotator cuff is the group of muscles that work together to move your shoulder joint through its range of movements. When you bench press a barbell, you use your rotator cuff muscles to help stabilize the bar. Reinforcing these muscles may help enhance your bench pressing technique and increase your maximum weight. But, incorrect technique and too much weight can hurt your rotator cuff by possibly tearing the muscles. The erector spinae. The erector spinae, also known as the spine erectors, are a pair of muscles on each side of the spinal column. They start at the base of your skull and follow the spinal column all the way down your body. They are responsible for keeping the spine erected. These muscles are crucial for maintaining a stable spine during heavy compound lifting, like squats, the bench press, and the deadlift. If these muscles are weak, then you drastically increase your chance of injuring your spine. You will need a strong lower back to boost your total strength, particularly when it comes to doing powerlifting exercises, like squats, deadlifts, and the bench press. Always use wisdom when doing any type of bench press exercise. And, if needed, talk to your doctor about any specific health issues that you may have before doing any bench press exercise regularly. Now, here's your trivia answer. Muscles activated in bench press and push-ups are almost the same. The difference is that in bench press, you push a barbell upwards from you. In push-ups, you push your entire body off the ground. Push-ups use more joint mobility compared to bench press, because you move more of your body when you do push-ups. Also, the core muscles are engaged more during push-ups than doing bench presses. Based on studies, if intensity, speed, volume, technique, and rest for bench press and push-ups are the same, it would result in similar strength and muscle gains. If this video has helped you, then share a comment about it below. And also, share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, and check out some of our other great health and fitness videos shown here. And, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thanks again.